Hi, you guys. Today you're doing another page out of your place value packet. It is very important that we remember how to do all of these skills even as we go through the year, as you will be tested on this every trimester and at the end of the year for assessments. So I want us to make sure that number one, you're doing the work, you're watching my video, you're answering all the questions, and if you need help on any of this, that you check in with me when I offer you help on Zoom or in class. So get your packet, make sure you're on the page that says 729 and 6/10, and I'm going to go through some of these. You can always go back to my previous videos where I also review other parts of the page, or our very first one where I went through every single question with you guys, okay? So again, I'm not going to do all of them, I'll just do some, and we're going to get started. Let's start with going back to how do we write this in word form? Well, if you read this properly, we're going to read the number. If you cover up the decimal and everything to the right, we would just say 729. So let's start with that. 729. The decimal is always used with the word and then I only have one digit, and it's a 6, and it's sitting in the tenths place. So I'm going to say and 6/10. All right, let's go ahead and multiply and divide. If I multiply a decimal by 10, I know that none of the numbers change. All that happens is my decimal moves over. Because what is 1 times 729.6? It's 729.6. But because there's a power of 10, everything gets bumped up a value. Because when I multiply a number gets bigger. So I know that the decimal is going to move over to the right one time, and my answer will be 7296 decimal, or 7,296. If I multiplied it by 100, it's going to bump 2 times, and now it's going to be 7296. Oh, I need something in that blank spot. That's going to be a 0, then my decimal. So now it's 72,960. Now the opposite thing is going to happen when I divide. Remember when you start with something and you divide it, you're breaking it up into smaller pieces. So I know this number is going to get smaller. I am working with powers of 10, so the numbers don't change, but all that happens is my decimal is going to move. If I divide by a power of 10, it's going to move to the left one time. So now it's 72 and 96 hundredths. If I divide by 100, it's going to move twice. So now it's 7 and 296 thousandths. And there you have it. Let's review how we name the place value of each digit. So let me erase my pencil marks so we don't get confused. This is something we all need to really practice. The 2 is in the what place? Well, this is the tens, this is the hundreds, so it's in the hundreds place. And the value of the 2 is 20. Because 2, oh, and I'm really sorry, yeah. So this is the tens place. Totally messed up on that. I apologize, I'm going too fast. Ones place, tens place. It's in the tens place, so it's worth 20. Let's do the 7. The 7 is in the hundreds place. And because it's in the hundreds, it must be worth 700. And now the 6. Here's where we get a little bit confused. We missed these on our assessments. The 6 is sitting in what place? It's in the tenths place. But the value of it is 6/10. So I need to write that like a fraction, 6 over 10. All right, you guys, I want you now to go round, identify how many times bigger, how many times smaller, compare, and expand. If you forget how to do these, go back and check out our previous examples when I did those in the video. Okay, you guys, complete your page and I will see you later.